Hi, everybody. How are you? Hope you're doing okay at home. Okay, so in the last lesson, we talked about the difference between the simple present and the present progressive. And today we're going to review all the forms of the simple present and the present progressive. It can be a lot and it can be a little bit confusing, but there are charts in your packet on pages 3 and 4. So please refer to the charts in your packet as well. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, so remember from yesterday that we said that the simple present is used for usual activities, it's used for general statements of fact. So if we look at the turtle, we can say it swims. We're adding S because the subject is it or the turtle. So remember, we add S with he, she, or it. And we use the present progressive to talk about things that are happening right now. So the turtle is swimming. Remember, we have to use a form of to be, am, is, or are, and then we have to add ing to our verb. It is swimming. Okay, let's take a look at some more forms that you might see. In the simple present, you would say they run. In the present progressive, they are running. So again, you need am, is, or are, and then the verb plus ing, okay, for the present progressive. To ask a question. In the simple present, you would use either the word do or does. Do you run? In the present progressive, you would use are or is. Are you running? Okay, and again, all of this is in the charts on pages 3 and 4. So you really should refer to the charts as you do these activities today. Okay. You can also use contractions with the present progressive. So instead of saying, for example, I am running, you could say, I'm running. Instead of saying you are running, you can say, you're running. She is running becomes she's running. And notice that we put the apostrophe where we take out the vowel. Okay. We also need contractions in the simple present when we make something negative. So does not becomes doesn't. She doesn't run. This is an example of the simple present. Do not becomes don't. They don't run. Okay. In the present progressive, you might also need a contraction. Instead of saying he is not running, you can say he isn't running. Now, of course, it's never wrong to use these verbs and not use a contraction, but it is, something that you should get used to seeing. Are not, aren't. Am not, we can't put those two together. So we always say, I am not running. Okay, so again, please refer to the charts on page 3 and 4. Okay, let's skip over this because we really talked about this a lot yesterday. Let's see if I can skip past it. And let's do a little bit of practice. Okay, so what form do you use, right? So let's take a look at these birds here. Look at this sentence. First, you see are. As soon as you see that, it's a form of to be, right? It's a form of to be, am, is, or are. So as soon as I see am, is, or are, I know that I'm going to use the present progressive and I'm going to need ing, right? So it would be, I am listening. Okay, look at number 2. In this case, I don't see are or is because it's not a question, but at the end of the sentence, I see right now. So as soon as I see right now, I know that this is happening right now. It's in progress. It's in the progressive. So the bird. So the first thing I need is am, is, or are. So I'm going, and the subject is the bird, so I'm going to use are, and then I have to add ing. The birds are singing. Okay, look at number 3. At this one, I see the keywords every morning. Every morning. Is that something that's happening right now, or is that something that is a usual activity? It's a usual activity, so I'm going to use the simple present. They sing every morning. Okay, a few more practice items. Okay, again, number one, immediately I see the word are in the question. Are is a form of to be. So I know that this is the present progressive. It tells me immediately it's the present progressive. I know I need to add ing to the verb. Are you watching TV? No, I am. Oh, am. Am tells me it's the present progressive. I am checking email. Okay. Number three doesn't have are, doesn't have am, doesn't say it's happening right now. It uses the word always, and always tells me that this is something that is a habit or a usual activity. So I always check email before I go to sleep. Okay, so for today's homework, you're going to try something very similar. And it's a little bit difficult, but please refer to the charts. Okay, please refer to the charts and you do the best you can.